Hey guys, hi YouTube. Here's TChen. Um, Welcome to this video. And this video is I try to make a uh for knowledge, for wisdom, for what we learn in game. And this series, we want to I want to illustrate um in the classic game they they try to um when they design a game, there's a lot of things we can learn, and in Pharaoh, the most of the thing we can learn is the development of a city from zero to a very big city. And let's uh, to do this we just revise my video because there will not be any copyright. I can say I'm very afraid of any copyright. So it's right. It's very hard to avoid um any copyright issue. So we can see in the, let's say, first mission of this game. It's loading. And I skip my bad intro. And okay, so they said the Egypt, for example, because Egypt is one of the oldest civilization, and they build some great things, something like uh, pyramid, and that's awesome. Because in later on of this series, we will build some big infrastructure or big monument, and it's so the
people
let me tone down the sound.
are its blood.
So it's just illustrate the start of the Egypt history. Okay. Okay.
Không đã để không phải của tiêu thụ okay.
Okay, here's the start.
Thì rồi nó đều
And we can see
the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So may the story of a great nation begin with one dream. The Red Land has given birth to such a dream.
And as we can see at the start, let me go back to my remarkable. We need people. We need people. Okay. The starting point is people or population. Yeah, it's people is the start of everything. It's a starting point. So but because people is the manpower, yeah, it's the magic. The magic point is the manpower, and manpower is everything.
Desert.
không trả liệu gọi là Hà Nội 我開氣，我哋淨係可以喺
Let me
路，
tune down the sound.
我哋淨係可以喺路嗰邊起。
And housing, we can see housing is important. And to say housing, okay. Okay. And we can see the second important thing is of the start of a city is the land, housing, and road. And for the simplicity, I will just give stop for land. Sorry. Oh shit. Okay, I need to start over again. Sorry. Okay. First is people. Yeah, people. And the second thing is the housing and road. So I will say the second thing is the land. It's the land. It's the region. It's the land. It's the place. Yeah. Next thing.
起路啊嘛，咁你要起路嘅話，咁自然就會
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. What is the next?
咁但係個問題就係咧，我哋呢個分叉路嘅話咧，咁啲人就會喺度唔知會揀邊條路行啦。咁例如呢個啦，有個
Sorry. I have some technical issue. And it's not loading. So let me set.
三叉路嘅，咁佢就會除呢個會你起路。
Yeah, you can see the housing and road is the second most important thing. And the next thing, we want to see the next thing, which is the second important thing is water. I would say for short, water resources. Water resources. Yeah, the water resources. And then what's next? It's not loading.
呢度睇我哋個地圖嗰啲資源啊，同埋唔同嘅嘢分佈。
It's not loading. Okay. And we know we set up some water first and the land. And we have population. But
咁就要佢哋咧就會升級做更加好嘅建築物。
And the second most important thing is the food. It's mentioned is the food. Yeah. Let me put it here. Yeah. It's the and the other thing is food. Yeah. Food. Yeah. I don't know how to call it. Food. It's just like this. It's the food. And what else?
嘈我咧就將位，然就會
And storage. Why we need storage and storage? Storage. Okay. I need the boss for the storage. Okay. This is storage and
嚟救火，咁你就喺啲任何
and we can see the next thing is the infrastructure and risk management. The risk management. Something like etc. fire and damage. Something like that. Let's continue.
啲銷售再個
And as we can see, there's a puzzle. And what's this? Is the commerce for something like buzzer? Yeah. So this is what we learned in the oh sorry, not quite catch the okay. It's the commerce. Okay, something like buzzer. So the risk factor is something like protection. This is something like the integration. Yeah. What? And this is basically what we learned in the first mission, and we can divide it to 3 layers. The top layer is the people. Yeah, we can see in remember, people is the most important. And the second thing is the land, water resources, and food. So as soon as we can keep it good. We can start a city. We can start to occupy people, but the next three thing is what we can keep the city stable. Keep the city stable. And this attract people. And this three thing is make sure all the resources, land resources, water resources and food can utilize or can make use so that the people can get all the resources. So this is what we learned in the first mission. Yeah. So this is the basic factor for city or even for family, the daily life. If we want to build a family or for state, for state or every individual I forgot how to say individual, every person. So look after all these assets, the land assets, the water resources asset, and food assets. This three thing is the most important, is the key of your well-being. And the other thing is make sure your well-being is stable. So let me reply some message. Okay. So by this we know what is the most important. The most important is the top of the pyramid, and the bottom is less important, but they are also important. But if we don't look at the upper level and look for the bottom level, the system will be collapsed. If you don't provide any house and or connect some good road or provide water and food, everything will collapse. That's the point. And let's continue to the next mission to see anything else is important. The second mission. Wait a moment. Let me. Okay. Let me clear it all out. Okay. We know there's a pyramid. It's people and the resources. And the uh management. Is it some kind of resource management? I think management is good enough. Yeah. Wait a moment. Manage firehouse, storage. I think all thing is risk management for the long term. For the long term stable. Okay. So eraser is risk management. Wait a moment. So this is the pyramid: people, resources, risk management, and we will see more at the bottom at this video.
我哋有食物啦，我哋個套就幾得更加強大啦，就更上佢哋係啲咁你個性感而佢你咧你起好多個
Oh, and here it is. We see the gold. We need to know the importance of gold. Okay. We go back to the video. Wait a moment. We see the importance of gold. Because of gold, we need to have crime to deal with the gold. And the crime is the risk management of the gold. But what's the meaning of the gold? We will look about it later. And wait a moment.
用呢個警察起唔到一條啲錢未聽過。
Okay, this is a long video. And I did a lot of things.
啲水先，搞我啲水唔驚，仲係冇人。
we can see everything in the stain. Oh, we see government, the gold and government. We can see the gold is somehow related to government. Wait a moment. The gold is somehow related to government as some aspect. Oh, wait a moment.
OK，
What happened? Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
咁樣嘅。
Oh, and we also see entertainment. Yeah. And let me reply some message. Okay. And oh, I'm so stupid. It's not how to. It's not how I spell entertainment. I'm stupid. Okay. Let me rewrite. The spelling is wrong. It's how I spell entertainment. Entertainment. Yeah. Entertainment. Yeah, good. The gold and entertainment.
對正數，負數係唔會有。
Okay, this the all of the okay, we can see the second mission. The second mission, we have this three new vector, the gold and the crime. Because we have gold or some good, we need to, and so we have crime, so we need to deal with the crime because gold represent value. When people and they start to build up the value system or credit system, how to say, we kind of have a standard way to interact with each other. In the ancient time, we don't use gold to trade with each other. We will use resources, food or sugar or salt, etc., to trade with each other. But at some point in the history, we start to trade with each other with gold. Why? Because the credit. To say more in depth is a credit system. We build up a system we can exchange the credit with each other. So every goal we have a system in our mind. We know how much is this in our at this time. We know how much is the goal, but in such as ancient time, so every goal has a value, and the value is very um 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 depend on the situation, time, and etc. So it's depend on a lot of factor. But the goal, we can expect goal to be more stable. So we can think goal is some kind um for us to make make it more to reduce the risks, because when the good we have good we have food, but we don't know um the good supply, the food supply, the water supply, are they stable every year? We're not sure. So when we exchange our goods, exchange the resources, we need to have something stable, and the gold, we cannot destroy the gold, um, so we think the gold keep the value. But the food, the food or resources, they their value, they will decrease. They will decrease. Yeah, so that's why we build a credit system based on gold. And to make it centralized, um, to everyone to agree on the single value, we have agreement for the gold. We we is the government to decide on the standard value of a gold, because we can guy A or guy B, they can say one gold represent a lot of food, and okay, fish represent two fish, or what another guy they will say one gold represent three fish. And this kind of and very um, um, respect of gold, this various um, understanding of the value, they will will cause a lot of conflicts. So to reduce the conflicts, there's a government to standardize everything. And what the entertainment for? Because we start to compensate So because we want sorry we want to get the most when we have our goals, so we cannot meet our desire, so we need to motivate, so we need motivation. Yeah. And what's the motivation? One of the motivation is entertainment, and there's other motivation in the next mission. Let me continue. At the next mission.
戶數係唔會因為
Oh no.
唯一有 bus 嘅問
Okay, this is the third mission. Is this doing?
要近民區咧先至會有人幫你做嘢噶嘛，你都要揾個人噶嘛，都係揾人呢個過程啦。
Okay, and this time we see there's gold, and this one new thing is the temple. We start to have the new thing is the temple, and the religions is start to become important to us. Okay? Oh, I forgot. And at the second mission, there's also at the second mission, we also identify the religion. Religion? How to say? Religion? Yeah. I think the government and the religion is somehow combined together, but so the credit system will become into one system. Is the belief system. Belief system. Belief? Is this belief? No. It's belief system. Belief system. Yeah. Is this how it's spelled? I forgot. Let me take a look. System. Belief. Ah, yeah. And it's not how it's spelled. It's belief system. Yeah. Let me say why the government and the credit system. Let me explain why the credit system and the religion will be categorized as the belief system at my point of view, in my opinion, they are the same thing. Okay, so that's it. So the government, the government, uh, they standardize the value of the good. They regulate the goods, the, the value of goods and the gold. On the other hand, the religions, I forgot how to say, religions, religions. This is how to say. Le, 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 le. Yeah, it's how it's spelled religion. Yeah, and the religion, they set the tone of the value. Ah, wait a moment. They set the tone of the value of a people. So when we imagine this situation, um, when a man they live in an isolated island, maybe they have maybe they have some religions or but this man they don't need any government to uh and they this guy don't need anyone to tell them the value of any resources he gets in this island, and no one else will monitor the value of it. Is the value of the goods and gold is standardized because it's solely because we need to exchange the good, exchange the resources with each other. But a person, they don't have anyone else to exchange resources with, so um they don't need to have a government to uh to think about the value of the resources. And and a person, and when they don't communicate or interact with anyone else, uh, they don't need to uh, have any religions to um, to um, to uh, to convince anyone to do anything based on their acts, um, and don't need anyone to tell them how they behave. So at the isolated island, they the person behave what they want, and at this situation, the moral distance um, at the normal society didn't affect this person because no one will um, will monitor and this person behave. So this guy can do what he want or what she want because no one else will monitor. And unless there is a God, but this this totally what he want to do or what she want to do, he can do. No one stop him. But as a society, we have religions, and when a person do something violate the moral, someone will convince the bad guy to stop doing so. So we can think the government and religions at the same can be unity as a belief system. Yeah, that's the point. And because our belief is kind of pushed by someone else, we need to have motivation or entertainment. So that's why we need entertainment. And when the city become gold, uh, become big, and and uh, and the people and the states or country is become bigger and bigger, uh, the motivation or entertainment become more important to make them uh, feel safe or feel relaxed. Yeah.
都冇得開就會
And let's see the mission 3, what we can learn in mission 3. We start the farming. We start to develop different kinds of um, I mean um, and we have technology to help us to get more stable resources. And the farm is a much more reliable and stable with food resources than hunting. Anything else new to us? I think nothing else new to us. Pretty much the same storage and um, we can see. Okay, here is this, and we start to produce some um, how to say craftsman.
有呢個咧，
We start to craft. Okay, nice. So um we see at the mission 3 we start to craft or create start to create new things based on the resources. The thing is that we create is uh okay, innovation is to motivate. um I think entertainment can be I think entertainment can be um classified as belief system. I'm not sure. Entertainment should be classified as entertainment. So motivation, we can see one is motivation, and other thing is innovation. When we pre create new stuff, there is innovation to make it to make everything more polished, um, more efficient, or yeah, something like that. So that's the we see the innovation. We need to keep innovate. Yeah. So that's the whole point of the
就係路程嘅目的地嘅咧。
anything else? Nothing else. We can go to the next mission. Okay.
and bring forth the bounty of Egypt. Villages grow into prosperous cities. Earthen bricks, baked under the desert sun, become sacred tombs to forever house the souls of their departed nobles.
And here we can see monument. Um is monument memorial, some memorial. The memorial thing um okay, we see the memorial. So when we have tombs or so, tombs or big building, monument structure, monument, monument. How to spell monument? Monument. Okay, this is how you spell monument. Monument. Yeah. Big monument is about a memorial. The is to reinforce the belief system. Is to reinforce the beliefs and the monument, such as tombs and something memorial, is to reinforce the belief system designed by the government and or rulers also. So that's why the ancient ruler, they will integrate the government with religions. And that's why um, the modern society or uh, the modern system, they try to differentiate the government and the religions. Sorry. But every government, every government structure, they will make use of all of this by one thing, by memorial. By memorial. They will honor they will honor every um honor great people. Honor great people. Or honor their God. So we so we can understand why the monument is important, and why the tombs or pyramids is important in ancient Egypt periods. But at the later point, they built big monument. They forgot the risk management or resources, or forgot the people. Their destiny will doom. Because what's the most important is the people. The people is the most important, and the later on, the dancing is less important than the others. Let's see anything news.
咁你我哋知三個神嘅，三個神就係埃及啦，佢有其實多神
Okay,
教，
and here we start to learn anything.
之前係一個國神，而家
More entertainment, more gold, and more God. Yeah, sorry. And here is come the law and order. The law and order. We can see is the law and order.
點講
Anything? You say developed culture and the gold,
增長，
entertainment, and
然後就
law and order. And as the overseer of worker, we start to think about people as a resources, as a worker, or working force. we start to think about um, um, the human resources. To think people as a resources, but the most of thing people, the human resources is less important than the people, because to make a city great, the people is most important thing than the resources. So we should know the which is the most important priority. The people is the most important. And yeah, let's say workers and anything else to say. And law and order. Okay. Um and where should we fit the law and order? Law and
佢
order.
燒鐵權選擇咧
Oh, sorry.
係需要有皇宮嘅，係要有
Oh, and taxation and finance. Small thing, more thing. We see law and order and taxation and finance. Okay. And all this thing is about micromanagement. Uh, Micromanagement. Oh, no, 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 no. It's not micromanagement. Um, how should I say? It's not micromanagement. It's some kind of regulation. It's regulation. Law and order and taxation all can fit in one word, regulation. And we start to have some micromanagement and to start to have some officer and or overseer to oversee all this kind of aspect. And we need someone to do it and to make it judge. Is the judge. Is the judge. Or I can say justice. Or uh, or fairness.
有皇宮，即係要有
Anything else? Anything news? You can say regulation, justice and finance, So sorry.
因為就係個目標就係
All fit in law and order, and um, and the workforce and human resources oversee and the tax and finance. All these things can fit in regulation. And let's continue.
要令到佢第一
And health, but health is about risk management. I don't need to reintroduce or beer is also a kind of entertainment, motivation, plus innovation. So we can see how things is best together. Yeah. And I think it's pretty much this what pretty
好
much
睇啦，
what we
好
learn
睇
in
嘅大
this
家
mission,
有印象就見過。
and we can go to the next mission to see what aspect is also important. NG, we don't need NG. Okay. Okay, it's loading. Why? But they hi change. I just slow down a little bit. And this video is a little bit what happened? What happened? Okay. This video is a lot of but lucky to encounter the education and trading in this mission. Okay. Um, and the next thing we learn about education and trade. Education and trade. What's about education and what's about trade? I think we can say the next one is the education. Why education is the bottom layer and is then the upper layer. Um, okay. You say education and external affair. No. Or external affair first. It's somehow like this. And external affair. Oh no. External affair. We need to know the external affair. External affair. And then the bottom layer is the education. And the external, we can say the trade and war. Later on we will see the war, but at this mission we see the trade only. And now we learn education is important, but without the upper layer we cannot have a good education, because the education is we learn from the old knowledge, and we don't have any old knowledge, we cannot learn. So that's why the education is the bottom. When we don't have a just people, we don't have justice, and you cannot expect to have good education. You put a lot of money at education, but you don't what the government cannot get what they want, because we know the basis is more important than the bottom. Oh, sorry. So let's continue. I think this video is about to end because
water
we
redemption will be
we are about to talk about the war, and it's about every aspect of a city and nothing more. Let's see what we learn in here. It's a mature city.
no.
So we see, and there's education, innovation, the trading, everything set well. As I said, we see the building block of a culture. And the next thing is about the war. We go to cyanide. We let me see. Oh, sorry. Okay, so from this we can conclude. Okay. At this mission, Timber, we start to take care about war. The war is an external affair, but it's kind of complicated because we don't expect to invade people because at this mission we know how expensive is a war, and we need to have a very very strong or very stable culture to sustain um, a military, because a good military, they they don't have time to to be a workforce. So that's the end, pretty much the end of the what we learn in a uh, what we learn in this game. We learn at start we need people, and the second most important thing is the resources and the risk management, the belief system, motivation and innovation, regulations, external affair. And the external affair, we can apply the same principle, the same fashion, such as a city, but with more capacity because we have trading and war. And for this, we need to keep our education. And the culture is more complex day after the day, and we know it is how culture develop. This is how culture develops. Is important. And this is what I learned, and hope you can learn at some good game. And I can say Pharaoh is a very good game. And I will keep playing it, and I will put out more episode for this game. And I will at some stage or reach some milestone, and I will make a new video of what we learn in this game, because we still have more to learn in this game of how culture develop.